Hey guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. Today I have a Tarte haul to share with you guys today. I noticed that they've been dropping some new products lately. Oops. And I wanted to pick some up and just do a full face of Tarte makeup. I would say we have half new and half well-loved stuff that has already been in my stash. So I'm very excited to get this Get Ready With Me video started. If it is your first time here on my channel, let me just welcome all of you. Hello, my name is Steph. I love trying out new makeup. I'm primarily a new makeup review channel, but I do multiple looks with eyeshadow palettes, makeup ranking videos, all that good stuff. If that sounds great to you, do me a favor, click on that subscribe button, hit the bell next to it. That way you can be notified every time I do drop a new video. And if you are a fan of Tarte or you're curious about all of these new goodies that they have coming out, please give this video a big thumbs up before you go. As usual, everything that I'm using will be linked and listed in the description box. Some of those things might be affiliate links, so if you do end up shopping, I thank you so much for supporting me on my channel. If you guys want to get ready for the day together, and if you want to see how this makeup is going to wear for the next 10 or 11 hours, because this will be a wear test today, keep on watching. All right, so let me pin my hair back. I just got done straightening it, and I tried to do a middle part because I always do a right part, but I don't know how good of a job I do. I have like a little cowlick here, so that's why the hair automatically goes in the direction of the other part, but we're going to try it today. We'll see how long it lasts. Let me clean. Why didn't I do this before? I'm cleaning off my Tarte foundation brush so that it will be ready to go. I seriously thought I had a Tarte liquid foundation. I only have one left, thank God. But what I have a lot from Tarte are their powder foundations. And I didn't want to use the powder foundation today just because we are going to be using some liquid products. And so I didn't think that would go over really well. But let me get, okay. So this is a primer that I've had in my stash for a little while. This is the travel size of the Tarte Double Duty Smoothing Primer. And that's what it looks like. I do like Tarte as a brand. I think they do release some really cool stuff. I don't know if I was on vacation or it was right before I left, but I thought they had come out with a large palette and I couldn't find it. I couldn't figure out which one it was. So I do have a new, like a travel size, kind of like a Natasha Denona mini size palette from them that they just released. And it's a 6-pan palette with all new shades. So that's what we're going to be working with today. It's more of a neutral palette. So for those of you looking for something a little more neutral, today you're going to be getting it. Now for foundation, I'm going to go in with probably my favorite foundation from Tarte, and this is the Shape Tape Cloud Coverage SPF 15. This is more of like a CC cream. The shade I have in this one is shade 16N, which is fair neutral. And this is the Tarte brush I'm going to use to apply. I also like Tarte brushes. I think that they make some really good brushes. Cute brushes too. I have an old set that I don't use anymore, but I use it just for display, and that's because they're flamingos. They're so cute. I'm just picking up a little bit extra. That way I can add right in here. This is the place where I always want to add additional coverage. Okay, so I think this did a nice job of just evening out the skin tone. I would say you get a nice medium coverage out of this, and I am a normal to oily skin type. I have a review over this. It's been a while, but you can check it out. I think I have a Tarte playlist, and if I do, I'll have it linked in a pinned comment. But this is one of my favorites from the brand. It just holds up well all day, and I really like it. It's very lightweight. All right, so now for some concealer and corrector newness. So I picked up the new Tarte Creaseless Corrector. I got the lightest shade, which is peach, I believe. No, peachy pink. This is the lightest shade, so I'm going to do this under the eye area. And then I picked up the Creaseless Creamy Concealer. This one is in the shade 16N, just like the foundation. I am not a fan of their original creaseless concealer. I felt that it creased terribly on me, and it found every single little fine line and just accentuated it, brought it to life. But what I want to do today is I want to do the corrector along with the concealer on one side. So this left side will be it, and then just do the concealer on the other side. Now we also have two new setting powders that we're going to be trying from Tarte today. So I'm excited. There's a lot of good products coming out, and I just wanted to do a Tarte haul. I ordered from them, and I ordered some stuff from, is it Ulta or Sephora? I feel like it was Sephora. And so we're just going to give it all a shot. So here we go, spreading out that peach pink corrector that's supposed to be creaseless, but we'll see. Put this up here. Okay, that looks nice. You don't need to overblend your corrector. You can just kind of dab it on. It should still be a little visible. And then your concealer, of course, is going to go on top, and it's going to conceal everything else. So let's just do that. And I'm going to use the same brush. I'll use a different brush for the right eye. And let's see, I'm excited. I'm really hoping that this works. I still like the original Tarte Shape Tape. Excuse the noise, that is sister with her morning zoomies. For those of you asking me about Maggie, so Maggie went to my mom's house while I was gone on vacation, and Maggie had such a good time with my mom's cat Cooper. They got along so well that I said, you know what, Mom, you have a new cat, and here you go. And I will still continue to provide for Maggie. She's gonna have a vet appointment coming up soon, but you know, I buy her food, I make sure she has, you know, enough litter and treats and everything, but it was just a much better fit over there at my mom's house versus my house. This is looking great, by the way. So yeah, I'm very happy that I was able to make Maggie happy, get her off the streets, because that wasn't the place for her to be. And I'm just going to clean off my next brush that I'm going to use for the other eye, and just give her a good loving home. So now Cooper has a playmate. I just love how they bonded right away. Now let me add the concealer to this side. Now this is the side without the corrector. It's going to be the right side. When I do my check-in at the end of the day, it's going to kind of switch sides, but trust me, I'll be pointing to the correct side. And this is a Real Techniques brush that I bought a while back. I'm going to use my finger a little bit. That helps to melt the product into the complexion. I think I can see a noticeable difference. Can you? Concealer, concealer, and corrector. Yeah, I think I do. I'm almost tempted to add a little bit more concealer, but I won't, just because we are going to go in with that new pink powder that Tarte released. And so I'm hoping with that it'll just brighten up the area. What I am going to do is get the concealer and just add a little bit out here, since this is what I usually do, always add extra to my cheeks. This does feel very lightweight and very creamy. All right, so I think we're off to a good start. I'm not going to do any powder just yet because I have a couple more liquid products that we're going to be going in with. First off, we're going to do the Tarte Shape Tape Contour. This one is in the shade Soft Bronze. I'm just going to put some on the back of my hand. I'm not going to put it directly on my skin. And I'm going to get my Smashbox Cream Cheek brush and just start applying. I want to say these products came out because it's this and the blush, and I think there's a highlighter also. I want to say they came out last year. I don't think it was this year. Yeah, I like that. I always thought that these looked nice. I felt like they were more bronzy though than contour, which is fine for me because I don't really do a lot of contour. Okay, now that we're bronzed on the forehead, you notice I don't take my bronzer down much anymore to my cheekbones. I'm still trying to pat out this concealer because I feel like it's already creasing. But I'm gonna go in. Okay, so I have these, and these are the Shape Tape Blush Tape. And I just don't feel that they're incredibly pigmented. So what I want to do is do this Tarte Man-Eater blush. This is the Blush and Glow. And this one is in the shade Coral. So let me give this a good shake. I haven't used this one in a little bit. And this will be like a good base for the other blush. Just kind of keep that focused up here. Because the other blush is going to be super glowy, and I feel like it just lacks pigmentation. I feel it's more like a blush lighter than an actual blush. All right, now we're going to go into the blush tape in the shade. What shade do I have here? Oh, come on. They should all be at the top. Oh, peach. Oh, that's perfect. It'll go great with coral. Let's see. Did I open it? Yeah. Ooh, I think I put too much. But I'm not going to wear any highlighter today. This is going to take the place of it. I've been doing that lately. I've been kind of skipping out on highlighter just because I have these Fenty blush lighters and I have the Rare Beauty blush lighters. I feel like I've been doing a lot of glowy blush to where I just don't feel the need for a highlighter anymore. Not to say that I'm never going to wear highlighter again. I just bought one of the latest ones from L'Oreal for a drugstore get ready with me that I'm going to be doing, but I don't know. I've been skipping it. I've been skipping it for a little bit, so that's fine. It's just one less step for me. And you can see there's a natural highlight already with this, but you can also see what a sheer wash of color this blush tape is. So if that's what you're looking for, these are going to be your new best friends. If you need a little more pigmentation, you know what? Grab one of those e.l.f. camo liquid blushes and then put this on top and you're going to be good to go. All right, now I'm just going to pat over everything because I believe we are now done with all of our cream products. And I can't wait because I have 2 new setting powders that we're going to try out today. All right, so first off is this one, and I thought it was pink. I think it's lavender. It's a lavender powder. This is their creaseless setting powder. Comes with a little Tarte puff. We love that. And that's what it looks like. Love that it has the netting. And I'm just going to go ahead and use the puff again. Pat this out. I'm hoping that this works better than the original creaseless concealer. Fingers crossed. And I'm doing the side that doesn't have the corrector first. Oh, I think that looks nice. I'm definitely think I like the side that has the corrector and then this powder on top. I think nice compliments. But you know what? This side right here doesn't look too bad. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, first impressions, we'll see what it looks like at the 10-11 hour check-in. All right, so now I'm going to go in with this one right here. This is the Face Tape Pressed Powder. And again, 16N Fair Neutral. That's my shade, guys. That's my shade. So I'm going to get my own powder puff. This one did not come with a powder puff. And I'm going to definitely apply this to the T-zone where I get the most oily. Definitely my nose, because the nose is the oiliest place on my face. Sometimes I'll use one of the Tarte powder foundations, which I have plenty of Tarte powder foundations in my stash. But there's one, the Amazonian Clay. It comes in a white compact. And I like to use that as a setting powder, especially like when I travel and stuff. Oops, I don't want to get that close to the under eye area. I just find that it works really well for me. So we'll see. We'll see how this is going to last. You know what I forgot to do before I powdered? Put the setting spray on. Oh, okay. Well, I picked up the travel size of the Shape Tape Stay Spray. It's supposed to last for 16 hours or help your makeup last for 16 hours. Let's pat over everything. And I think we're done with the complexion. I think it's looking nice. It's glowy where it's supposed to be. It's matte where it's supposed to be. And I don't have any Tarte brow products, so let me go take care of that off camera. And then when I come back, we're going to start playing with the new eyeshadow palette I picked up. Okay guys, so brows are on, and I also went in with the new e.l.f. Lock It In eyeshadow primer. I forgot that I picked up this Tarte concealer brush, and I was supposed to use it today, but oh well. This is their typical bamboo packaging. It looks really good. It has that little slant to it. So I'll have to save that for another video. Before we get going with the eyeshadow look, I want to apply one of their new Maracuja Juicy Plumping Lip Oils. The shade I picked up in this one is called Desert Rose. And with these, you just got to click them at the bottom until the product comes out. That's a pretty shade. I do feel it tingling. It's not terrible. And I do like the shade, so yay Tarte. All right, let's get down to creating the eye look. This is the palette that I picked up. Looks really pretty. This one is called Tartelette To Go Amazonian Clay Palette. And it said on their website that these were 6 new shades. So I am going to do the only 2 matte shades first, crease and then outer corner, and then we'll take it from there. And I'm using a Rephr 01 Max to apply. I think I'm wearing all black to work today, so anything I do is going to go just fine. All right, I think that looks nice. That was really easy to blend out. Let me get a smaller brush so we can use that darker matte shade. I'm using a Rephr 14. This shade is called Hidden. Okay, so I will admit that shade took a little work to blend out. Not sure why. Let's go in with some of these shimmer shadows. This one right here looks like it has a green shift to it. So obviously that's calling my name. Antique and Treasure. I think I'm going to be working with this one and this one today. I'm taking the shade Antique on a Luxie 245. And I'm actually going to do that all over the lid. Okay, I think that looks nice. I think that lives up to its shade name, Antique. What I'm going to do next is go in with Treasure, but I'm going to pick it up with my finger. It's just like a pale gold. I'm going to pop that right there in the center. Oh, that looks good. Get more payoff if you use your finger. Adding a little bit more of the darker matte shade called Hidden just to blend. Now for the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with the lighter shade over here that I first used. This one's called Worth. Using a Rephr 26. All right, guys, now we just need something for the inner corner. And I think I will do this one. This is more of like a traditional shimmer right here. So I think I'm going to use this one. This one's called Keepsake. Using that same Rephr 26, and I did spray the brush with a little MAC Fix Plus. And with this, guys, I am going to pop off camera to take care of the finishing touches. I will be using this mascara right here. It's the Tarte Two Bean Mascara. It's one of my favorites. And I don't think I have a Tarte eyeliner. I think I've used them up. But I'll find something, and then I will be right back to show you the completed full face of Tarte. Okay, guys, so here is the completed look. Full face of Tarte. All I did was add a little Essence black eyeliner to the top lash line. For the lower waterline, a Moira eyeliner in the shade Peach. And then, of course, that Tarte Two Bean mascara. I like the way the look turned out. It's a basic eyeshadow palette. So if you have some from Natasha Denona already or from some other brands, I don't know that you're going to feel the need to pick this one up. What I'm really curious about and wanting to test out today is the concealer along with the setting powder. I already know I love the foundation. I've had it in my stash for a while, but I think everything looks real nice, real smooth. I have a nice glow going on. I need to head out to work, but as soon as I get back, I will do that 10-11 hour check-in so you can see what this face of makeup looks like and if any of these things are worth your time and your money from Tarte. Hey guys, so this is the 11-hour mark and this is what the makeup is looking like. I think everything pretty much looks good. I mean, it looks like how I was expecting it to look at this 11-hour check-in. I did reapply the lippy. I don't know that I'm going to recommend the lippy. It doesn't really stay on. There's not like a lot of pigment to it. You do get that little tingling sensation, but I like some of their other lippies better. So I would say the lippy is a pass. I do like the pressed powder. I did one touch up throughout the day and I think it looks pretty good. The foundation has been a favorite of mine for quite some time. The eyeshadow palette wore well. I didn't get any fallout. It's a basic palette. It was like $25 or less and you're getting 6 shades. So, I mean, it's not bad, but I think if you have the Natasha Denona ones, I think I like that formula a lot better than this formula. The blush, I like my cheeks and there's no highlighter. This is all from that blush. And then the contour one, I think both of those are good, but those have been around since last year. Everything else just looks pretty good. Oh, the concealer, that's what we were wear testing today. So I honestly can't really tell a big difference. This is the side that I have both the corrector and the concealer on, but looking at this eye right here, this is just the concealer. I think this looks just as great, and I like this one. I like this creamy, what is it? The creamy concealer, creaseless concealer versus the original creaseless concealer, like 1,000 times better. And I do think for those of you that have found Shape Tape too drying, I think you're going to want to check this one out. I like that Tarte makes mini sizes, so you don't have to spend the full 30 some odd dollars that this concealer costs. You can get like the $15 one, the mini one, and just try it that way. I don't know if they have the full shade range in the mini size, but hopefully you can find your shade and just try it that way because I do like the way my under eye area looks. This is it. This is the wear test. This is how all this newness from Tarte is looking. Let me know your thoughts. Have you picked up any new Tarte makeup? This is my first Tarte haul in quite some time, so I was really excited. Tarte is just one of those brands that I think I'm always going to have them in my stash. And yeah, I like the way this face of makeup looks. Let me know your thoughts. Sound off in the comments down below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. Y'all have a great day or night wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, drink that water, and I'm going to see you all very soon. Bye.